Decepticons, attack!
Hey everyone, Soundwave here. Today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series number 56, Leader Class Dark of the Moon Shockwave. So as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. It's the same style of packaging that we saw with Sentinel Prime, with Shockwave in his robot mode, in his tank mode, 17 steps for conversion, big Transformers logo along the bottom, Studio Series Dark of the Moon Shockwave. On this side of the box we just have more of Shockwave. On the other side of the box we have a bigger image of Shockwave. Shockwave, Transformers Studio Series, Transformers Dark of the Moon. On the top, Transformers Dark of the Moon Shockwave. On the bottom you have your product details and a barcode. This was bought at GameStop. And on the back of the box you have your basic product shots. Here is Shockwave in his robot mode, in his tank mode, paratrooper wheeling brains, a screen grab from the Dark of the Moon movie, and then we have his bio. Paratroopers descend on Shockwave to stop his assault on Chicago. And that's basically it for the packaging. And here we have Dark of the Moon Shockwave, the reissue of Dark of the Moon Shockwave, as the original was scalped to hell. So let's get a closer look on the details of Shockwave in his tank mode. So right there you can see his face peeking out from the front there. Got the big tank cannon on top, the nice hose which is made of rubber. Spikes are also made of rubber. It's got this nice weathered effect going all across the tank mode. Got the thrusters. The thrusters are on ball joints so you can splay them out or have them folded in. Here is the bottom. He does have rolling wheels so he can roll along the ground very smoothly. So there we go. Size comparisons. Here he is with Dark of the Moon Soundwave. Here he is with Dark of the Moon Megatron. Here he is with Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime. Here he is with his Bumblebee movie counterpart. And last but not least, I always have to do this, 86 Prime. As far as accessories go, he only includes one, and it's this arm blade. And it's made all out of a soft rubbery plastic, which may not hold up over time, which is why I do plan on getting the DNA kit for this guy. Yeah, it's just and all you do with that is you just peg it onto the top to complete the tank mode. But he does come with some other goodies, so let's take a quick look at those. So first thing you get is a tiny, like a very tiny little minifigure of Brains there. Yeah, and he is just so tiny. I can try and get the camera to focus on this guy. He's got some nice silver there from the body, and some metallic blue there for his hair. You also get Wheelie, who is equally as tiny as well. And just for a quick comparison, here he is with a Titan Master, here he is with Emissary, and here he is with a Lego minifigure. You also get this paratrooper here, which it's got some basic molded and sculpted detailing there. He's not really that well detailed. And as far as the parachute goes, I did test the parachute, and unfortunately the parachute does not work. To get Shockwave into his robot mode, we're going to take off the arm blade, set it off to the side. We're going to come down here and just pull out the hose. I know the hose is supposed to plug into here, but it never really works for me, so I don't really do it. Here we want to take the arms, fold them up. Take the arms, fold them up. And you're just going to want to gently fold them down and fold them down. take the legs and just untap them from the sides of the body. And then you're just going to want to move things out of the way. You're also going to want to take this section, unclip it. Go. Take the legs, fold them down, and just like with Concept Art Megatron, they should fold up and snap into place. And you're going to want to take the head, just fold it down, and you're going to want to take this arm assembly and just accordion it up on a double hinge. Just take it, fold it up on this double hinge. There's a tab slot connection right there that the arms will plug into. There we go. You want to take the back section, fold it down, and it should just clip into place. You want to take the engines, display them out. Take the feet, fold them down. Take the heel spur, fold it around and fold it down like that. So that way you have everything angled like this. Do the same for the other foot. Just get them standing. Take the arms, just position them down. There you go. Take the hose, just plug it into the back. There we go. Get everything nice and situated, and then take the arm blade and plug it into the back of the arm there. And once you have all of that done, here we have Shockwave in robot mode, and a very menacing looking Shockwave. So let's get in close on the face sculpt. Got some nice red there for the eye, silver for the teeth. You got that nice feathered effect right there on his head, on the head crest. Got the nice horns there. You got ribs. Again, that nice weathered detail on the ribs. Big old stompers. This is the cannon. Very nice and intimidating. On the back. Very clean transformation there. As far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint, so you can wiggle it around. You can look up that far, you can look down that far, and can do a full 360. The arms can rotate and do a full 360. You can move in and out. It does have bicep rotation, 100 degrees of bend at the elbow. The hand can move in and out due to transformation. And you do have a little opposable thumb on this arm right here. Nothing at the waist, but that's fine due to the nature of his transformation. Legs can move forward that far. He's going to do some high kicks. Backward, that far. Outward, you can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And the feet can't really move up or down, but you do get a pivot. So, not bad in terms of posability. Now for some size comparisons. Here he is with Dark of the Moon Soundwave. Here he is with Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime. Here he is with Dark of the Moon Megatron. And they look very nice together. All they need is a nice big red couch to sit on. Here he is with 86 Prime. And here he is with his Bumblebee movie counterpart. And I like how Michael Bay took one of the most simplistic Decepticon designs from the original cartoon and turned it into literal nightmare fuel. For two more size comparisons, here he is with Wheelie and Brains, who does not like to stand up. Yeah, but he just, yeah, Wheelie and Brains are just so tiny compared to him. To get Shockwave back into his tank mode, we're going to take the arm blade, just set it off to the side, take the hose, unplug it, take the arms, just make him do a T pose. There we go. We're going to take the head, fold it up, then you're going to take the arms and just unclip them. They do clip in quite securely. And you got to be careful because you don't want to pinch yourself with this guy. So we can just take all this, fold this down, take the legs, just tab them and shift them down. I'm going to take the feet, take the heel, just fold it to to the side, and then fold the foot down. There we go. Then we can take the legs there, and just, there's a tab slot connection right there that will, so that will just plug in like that. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other leg. So we're just going to take this section right here, fold it down, fold down the foot, then you're just going to tab it in right there like so. We're going to take the engines and just untab them, and all of this will just fold back and peg in. Then you're going to want to take the arms, just fold them up and make sure they snap into place. You want to take, and there are these two tabs right there that these two slots will plug into. So you're just going to want to make sure, I like to line up the big cannon arm first and make sure that tabs in, so that way it makes it easier for me to plug in the other arm. There we go. Then you're going to want to take this back section right here, fold it up, and it should just clip into place. And then for the hose, I just like to take it and tuck it. Then we just take the arm blade and just plug it in, and there we have Dark of the Moon Shockwave back in tank mode. So that was my review on Dark of the Moon Shockwave, and overall, not a bad figure. I cannot find a single thing wrong with this guy. Well, aside from the hose always falling out, but I might just end up gluing that in. But yeah, he looks great, he poses great, and overall it's just very well. It is kind of disappointing though how that paratrooper doesn't actually work. But I can let it slide because this is a very awesome figure, and I would totally recommend it. So don't forget to check out my other reviews, and I will see you in the next video.